What I'm hearing is that Cassidy essentially has a friends with benefits.
Clayton likes me. You can waste your time if you want talking to him about me.
And you're finding all of this out after you gave her the rose.
Who has the rose? Wow.
Clayton never watched the show before he went on Michelle's season. So he's also really kind of figuring things out for the first time. And so there were a lot of firsts that happened on my season. There are a lot of firsts that are going to happen on Clayton's season. He's going to go off the beaten path numerous times. You're kind of seeing it right now where he might take a rose back from Cassidy. The very first time I met him was when he got out of the limo in front of the mansion. That was a real moment. That was very authentic. And I remember looking at him and firstly thinking, my God, he's way bigger than I thought he was going to be. And I've been in NFL locker rooms around big people, but two, I was like, definitely kind of look alike.
I'm sure you've also seen the tweets that people seem to think that you guys are like a clone of each other. Have you been keeping up with those?
Totally. Yeah. Like I secretly hate Clayton because Clayton's like my younger, taller, more athletic, better looking brother. And he doesn't let me forget it. We take shots at each other a lot. If you follow us on social media, you'll totally see that.
Obviously, your roles both at ESPN and now with ABC, and there's been a lot of cross promotion. There's really fun promo for college football. So how do you think that you're doing on your quest to bring like the college frat bros over to Bachelor Nation? Are you succeeding?
Yeah, I hope so. We'll find out. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of college football we're running up against anymore on Monday night. So we're now in a time where it's like it's cool to bro out, get some rosé, get your pool going. Because the Bachelor now we have like pools. It's like fantasy leagues, and get involved, get going on this. Doesn't have to just be like, you lost the remote fight with your significant other, your wife or your girlfriend on Monday night. Now you have to watch this. Get involved. You got Clayton, a former Missouri tight end, on his quest finding love. I hope it's going well. There should be more crossover.
Well, I feel like the worst kept secret of the Bachelor fandom is that men actually love The Bachelor more than women. I mean, you talk to men and they're like, I don't watch. And then you talk to the girlfriends or the wives and they're like, oh no.
I think that's kind of where it's gone. Like men are doing a better job communicating these days and being willing and open to kind of go through the process. And I think that's why it's true that there are more closet Bachelor fans amongst men than we know.
But the question that everybody has is this one season? Are you the forever host? Will we continue to see Jesse Palmer at the mansion?
Right now, I have my hands totally full with Clayton. Here's the 6'6" football player, and I'm trying to make sure I just get him to the next rose ceremony on time. So I'm just focused on that. But I will say, as I've said, I'm a huge fan of the show and of the franchise. And if they want to have those conversations, I would be completely willing to do that. But for now, it's like a football mentality. Play the next down, try to get another first down, try to help Clayton any way I can. So that's kind of where my focus is at this point.
Okay, but if they do ask you to return for another season, whether it's Bachelor or Bachelorette, you would be game and you would want to do it.
I mean, can I get a private jet?
You are very busy. You have a lot of jobs. I don't know how you do.
Could they just like parachute me out? Like when Clayton's on his way back or whoever, I could just kind of drop me off where there's college football or baking, and then I could just kind of hop back on. If they had the jet, I'd totally be game for it. Absolutely.
Honestly, I feel like Strahan and Seacrest, they must have a company jet because they have a gazillion jobs. So the model is there.
I just have to make a lot more money. That's the only thing you're leaving out, because I think Strahan and Seacrest and their gross income bubble is a lot higher than where mine is right now.
Okay, my final question for you. We got to get into the drama a little bit. So obviously the promo for this season is wild. I mean, Clayton tells two women that he sleeps with them. He tells multiple women that he loves them. But the thing that fans are really buzzing about is it seems to show who he's talking to. But then there's been a lot of rumors out there that it's actually a fake out. Like there's multiple promos. It's not actually the women that he says it to. What intel can you give me there?
Well, what I would say is that there are very intelligent people working on the show that are very thoughtful about what they're putting out. and what they're showing people at home. It's hard to imagine a world where they would just give everybody the ending before the show's even started. So I'd preface it by saying that we've already seen a lot of firsts. 3 women self-eliminated themselves before the very first rose ceremony. A rose was offered before the women even got to the mansion. Clayton's on the precipice here, potentially taking a rose back from Cassidy on this next episode. And there are a lot more turns and a lot more twists coming up that have not been shown in any teases. Fans at home will see things, multiple things this season that have never been seen in 20 years of The Bachelor. And there were multiple times where myself as the host and our producers were literally on the edge of our seats because we had no idea what was coming next. Clayton is real. This show is real and it's going to follow him. And as a host, I've got to be willing to do that too, to try to help him get back on track and get to where he wants to go. But there's a lot this year coming up. We've just scratched the surface. Things that they're going to be eye-popping moments for Bachelor Nation fans at home.